The town of Gouda consists of 829 households, with 35% being female-headed. Half the townspeople are dependent on breadwinners. The unemployment rate has grown to 39%, with low income levels contributing to the social challenges. Poverty is a real problem.
Kijk, die paai was vol gaten geweest en baie kere jy moet baie versigtig ry. Jy moet uitswing vir die gaten. Die spoed word verminder. Dit maak dat jy 'n bietjie laat kom by die skool.
My naam is Magdalena Williams en ek is 'n suster wat hier plaaslik werk. Vir die departement van gesondheid werk ek nou al plus minus 30 jaar in Gouda gemeenskap. Na my mening is armoede 'n groot probleem en ek dink mense het nie werk nie. Werkloosheid is ook 'n groot probleem.
Gouda is a town located in the Drakenstein municipality along the R44 and is also in close proximity of the N7, a strategic transport corridor. The R44 is heavily trafficked by sedan vehicles, heavy trucks, interlinks, tractors and abnormal loads. The increase of traffic volumes and possible overloading has caused the deterioration of the road condition. The department's objective was to upgrade and rehabilitate sections of the R44 between Gouda and Saron. Our participation goals included providing temporary local labor work opportunities, develop emerging CIDB contractors, and to contribute towards Black economic empowerment in the local communities surrounding the project. To make the road better for traffic and pedestrian safety, the pavement was widened and sections of the road resurfaced. The National Department of Transport transfers the Provincial Road Maintenance Grant for provincial road maintenance and to support small businesses and emerging contractor development, creating sustainable environments through professional training opportunities which are tailored to their needs.
It is underpinned by the Siyamba Sonke program, which means walking together, citizens walking with government. And that's an important aspect of the grant. It embraces the philosophy of changing people's lives for good.
Typically, work packages would include ancillary and minor concrete work. In terms of the ancillary work, you're looking at guardrails, palisade fencing, stockproof fencing, accesses, minor gravel works, subsoil drainage, concrete line drains. Typically also traffic accommodation, that's quite a popular package. Lots of work opportunities for flagmen. So traffic accommodation is usually subcontracted to an emerging contractor.
2 successful emerging contractors were appointed, both of which were Black owned and had 50% women ownership. Mvuso 1037 was awarded the concrete line drains contract, while Kulisi General Trading was awarded one of the fencing contracts on the project. Formal CIDB training was arranged for local labourers sourced from Gouda and Saron.
My name is Granville Frans. I'm Director of Mvuso Trading 1037. We're now at the road between Gouda and Saron. Our company has been in operation since 2009, so it's 10 years that we're now busy. At the moment we own 3 buckies, 2 trailers, small plant like grinders, generators, skill saws, drills. We're now 3 years in the construction development program. We've done 2 construction development programs like the one in Rosenville and now the one in Gouda. The main advantage in this program is that get more experience in road construction, gain more assets and higher the cash flow. We've gained experience like in how to construct line drains. We've got training in all these cabin works, and the experience that we have learned here can help us in other projects also, and how to tender. The prices that we get from our main contractor, he help us to set up our labor and costs. It's more training and guidance. They guide us how to price different work. So I will say it helps us a lot. Yeah, in the future, I see the company as getting a higher CIDB. 2 years ago we had 4 CE, now we have a 5 CE. With this program, it helps us to uplift our values in the company, and as we grow, we will just grow bigger. The construction development program helped me a lot to get where I am today. It uplifted my grading, the CIDB grading, and my assets are more. My cash flow is running now smooth. So I think it's good that we have something like this.
Ek is Glenwell Moore van Colossi General Trading. Ons is besig op die kontrak tussen Saron en Gouda om draad te span. Ons het die fencing kontrak as toegeken aan ons. Die tipiese werk wat ons doen, ons spesialiseer basies in konkreetwerk, civils, net op paaie. So siviele werke net op paaie. Op hierdie kontrak doen ons net die draadwerk. Die belangrikste voordeel uit hierdie program is dat ons networking. Ons is 'n klomp kontrakteurs, selfs die mynkontrakteur, hulle help vir ons verskriklik baie. Ons kry toegang tot suppliers en al daai goed. Wat se tipe toerusting vir ons die beste gaan werk, beter maniere hoe om te werk, hulle leer vir ons verskriklik baie. Die training, mentor en coaching wat ek op hierdie projek ontvang het. En toe ons begin het op hierdie projek, het ek die geleentheid gehad om self my suppliers te kontak. Self my suppliers te kontak, pryse uit te vind voordat ons begin het. So dit gee nou vir my meer vertroue om self daai tipe goedjies te doen. En dan elke dag werk ek met die ingenieur en met ons probleme wat ons ondervind elke dag moet ek verslag gee aan hom en dan sal hy altyd help om te sê kan julle dit nie op 'n ander manier doen, jy sal dit nie beter werk nie, of hy sal voorbeelde gee van 'n ander kontrakteur wat mee gewerk het, wat vir hulle gewerk het en wat moontlik daar vir ons ook kan werk. So leer ons verskriklik baie. Die Contractor Development Program is 'n wonderlike program. Dit bied vir jou die geleentheid om te groei. En ek dink ons as kontrakteurs moet elkeen van die geleenthede aangryp. Van môre oormôre moet ons sonder 'n development program moet ons 'n kontrak aanvat en dan het ons die nodige skills, ons het die nodige ervaring om dit dan aan te kan pak. So ek dink die program is baie voordelig.
The roadworks provided work for local people in the Saron, Gouda and surrounding areas. Any improvement with regards to road infrastructure is welcome and can only have a positive influence on the entire value chain. The R44 carries agri-related traffic. One example is export of proteas using Dreampack and Halfmanshof as a loading depot for sea freight reefer containers. Grain is transported as well as cattle to the local abattoir in Gouda, apples, table grapes, citrus to the local packhouses and cooling facilities in Gouda.
This particular project has highlighted that there is a need amongst the unemployed women and small local contractors for empowerment opportunities. These opportunities should be targeted and the training provided tailored to their needs. This will ensure that we preserve and protect the road network going forward and that we grow the Western Cape socially and economically together. In the future, the Western Cape government would like to continue with regional road projects such as safety improvements, routine road maintenance, road reseals, and the regraveling of gravel roads.